hours. We started at 2:30.
We've been going on for 8 hours.
Thereabouts, yeah. I'm gonna end the stream soon. Let's just say that. Hello. We're gonna run the stream for about maybe until about 11.
Wait. Well, you didn't start yet. It's like we still got like 2.5 minutes.
That's weird. I guess it's locked to the time that it says it's gonna start. I'm gonna call this one.
Wait, you're live again.
Yeah.
YouTube is stupid.
Noted. We were aware. Okay, so here we are. I'm live. You guys can hear me? You see me? My camera's all flickering again. That's
There
great.
we go.
We gotta love those CRT lines.
I don't know why it's doing that. Anyway, hang on. Give me a second. Let me fix that.
Freak YouTube. YouTube is stupid.
YouTube stupid!
To what was from 2002.
Quickly, talk about a good Sonic game so Sega won't take us down again. Oh, it's Rotolis' favorite level.
What was that look you gave the camera?
What look did I give the... I just smiled a little bit.
You gave the raising eyebrows look.
Yeah, sometimes I be doing that, you know. I don't know why that helped. I should have probably told people if they have epilepsy to look away from the screen, because that's freaking crazy. If you have epilepsy,
Levels
don't
of being
look.
sucked into the internet.
Ah! I should have been like, ah!
It's like paranormal activity.
But it does make the CRT line go away, so it's the refresh rate of the camera somehow got adjusted by that. I don't know how that works. It's like my own kind of crazy version of white balance. Okay, let's get back to work here. We're gonna go and jump out.
Yeah, you. Holy crap! You should have told people with epilepsy to look away from the screen.
Well, technically, I.
Oh god.
That's right. No one actually didn't happen until after it happened. Oops! Sorry. Please don't be dead. Okay, back to work. We're gonna be writing. We're gonna get that color real quick.
Well,
I
you
remember-
still have to work with drivers, so...
I remember, like, what is it? Like when you were playing King Valley, thinking of the music here. Like, I remember you were like in one of the first sections of the level, and like Sonic homing attacked one of those like little things that made like the wind railing appear, and you got stuck in the middle of the air in your homing attack state. You could spin around as Sonic like in a circle,
Just
but
pure
you
white.
could not
Just pure
move.
white. Yeah, no,
You
I
were
remember
stuck in there, and you couldn't take damage.
that. I couldn't do anything. I was stuck. I was like, oh, when am I gonna die? When's it gonna end? Never, apparently. Is it just pure white? It is. It's just FFFFF. Okay, great. I
Friggin',
know that.
I had never seen that glitch before ever in that game. That was a new discovery.
You know me, making new discoveries on accident, unintentionally.
Again, like the fact that like it really is a testament to 06. It's like the fact that after that experience that you could have in no way telegraphed. It was like friggin' you were afraid to homing attack any of those things ever again.
We go stomach fur. Actually, okay, let's call this limb fur, and we'll mean the other one something else. Limb fur.
What were your opinions on not Shadow?
You asked me that.
What is it? Like bosses such as Mephiles. What do you think of Mephiles' bosses?
They were
Many things going on.
confusing, but not that hard. They just didn't make sense exactly what I was supposed to do.
I
Alright,
just thought there was too many things going on the screen.
you're not wrong about that. It was a little bit, what the heck, man.
What about the story of Sonic 06? What were your thoughts on that?
No.
Fan fiction.
What were your thoughts on the story of Sonic 06? No.
There were no thoughts. What was there to think about?
It was like a bad Archie issue. Like the entire thing, though.
If you told me if it was before the Ian Flynn era, then yeah, I'd agree with that.
Yeah, some of those made no sense either. Okay, you go body fur. Cool. Let's start drawing this on here. Really? Oh, right. I didn't actually.
I remember when you were talking about the game. It's like I am convinced that these games all take place in a different universe.
I was okay. I wouldn't say I said I was prepared to believe that, not necessarily that I'm convinced that it is. But I could see that being a thing. If they didn't want to have to deal with issues of canon, the best way to not deal with it is say like, oh, they're all in their own little discrete universe.
Sonic Team wants to keep distancing themselves from like keeping canon, but every time they do, they raise more questions.
Much like the rest of the world is right now.
What? Oh, social distancing. You might catch some sort of disease called, I don't know.
06.
Like Hedgehogium.
COVID
Interesting
06.
story. We don't do that. around here.
COVID 06.
What the heck is happening over here? Oh, I see.
It's a disease that attacks the brain. And it makes you realize that the series that you thought was holy was indeed tainted.
So you didn't even react to Elise kissing Sonic at all?
I didn't care that much because I already knew it was coming. It's like it's one of those things like if you haven't seen Star Wars, you already know, even if you haven't seen Star Wars, right? You already know that
A neat
Darth
trick
Vader's Luke's
that
father type of thing.
A neat trick that I do with whenever I work with textures, if I want a super clean line, I roughly do what you're doing right now, and then I go into another software and then use like a line creator tool, like curved line, to clean up the edges or to at least define them a little bit
Right.
cleaner.
Now, I hear what you're saying, but I have a plan. Not saying that you don't. What I'm saying is like my plan is to kind of like play around with some of these things, like get the smear tool in here. Where's that?
Oh, I get you. To smooth it out more like actual fur.
Yeah,
I
that's
get
what
you.
do around the edges. It's my little. It's like
That would make it a lot. Yeah, that actually makes it sound like a lot better and probably blend in a bit easier. So yeah, I'd go with your idea.
Yeah, we got this.
So,
Ignore everything I
what-
said. I don't know what I'm talking about.
Hey man, no one said that. Your ideas are
What did
valid.
you think? What did you think of the final level and boss of Sonic Youth?
Not much. It happened. The final level was freaking pain because every time you died, you had to start all the way at the beginning, like there were no checkpoints anywhere. Not that they'd been putting checkpoints in that game up to that point. But the only checkpoints you got were the ones that you made when you saved on your own. This game was not out here trying to help you play it. It was all like, it's like it actively
It's
didn't
like
want me
the
to be
only
a part.
game. It is practically the only game from the entire freaking era that I can think doesn't autosave.
Yeah, any other
Every
game is just a cheap game.
autosaves.
Like at least a game from a big, known, like well-known studio like Sega, making you save every time. There's no autosave feature. Oh, okay, I know what's up with this.
And it couldn't have been hard to implement autosave.
Let me do something here real quick. Let me save this image. Save image as.
Like, I guarantee when our game comes out, there will be autosaving.
Oh no, we figured we wouldn't do that. I'm gonna give a full, like a real, very real experience.
Well, insert foot in mouth here, Cryo.
No, I'm kidding. Obviously, we're gonna have auto saving. Press a Q. Belly.